If you can't tell, my day hasn't gotten any better. But hello, everyone. I hope you're all well. I hope you're all having a good day. I need a nap, like in the worst way possible. But how do you do? How are you today? Are you awake? Are you well? Are you well caffeinated? Are you having a good day? Are you having a good night? Captain Lou Abonnet. Why does that sound familiar? Why does that name sound familiar? Wait a minute. First off, gets love in the chat. Second of all, I couldn't read what that said. Hey, Bizano, it's time to see the Super Mario Brothers movie. Now do the Mario! Swing your arms from side to side. Oh my god. Get some love in the chat, please. Oh, that's so good. Okay, I needed a laugh, so I appreciate that. I don't know who that was, but I appreciate you. I really appreciate that. I do. That shouldn't be as funny as it is, but that's actually that was funny to me. That made my day a little bit better. I appreciate that. Oh. So how are you all? We need more hearts. We can do way more hearts in the chat than that. Come on, peeps. I know you peeps can do it. I need a nap. First and foremost, go ahead and give everybody that heads up that I need a nap, like hardcore. I was originally going to stream Star Wars tonight, but I decided, where did my hearts go? Why did my hearts not go up? I think the command you're looking for is exclamation point punch, Zach. Vampire Survivors new DLC was released today, so I've been playing that. How is it so far? Was a wrestler manager? Yeah, they were weren't they actually the guy who was Mario in that show? I think so. I have a foggy brain today. And thank you, Zach, for the punch to the like button. I appreciate you. Oh. Yeah, well, wasn't he the guy that played Mario? I think he was the guy that played Mario. Don't quote me on that. My brain's not all here. Did play Mario during the Super Show. Okay, yeah. That was the original Mario actor. That's what I was thinking after I saw the song, but I didn't want to say, yeah, that's definitely it, and then be completely stupid and be wrong, because I've been that way today. It's first off, to everybody that was here yesterday, I want to tell you how much I appreciate y'all being here yesterday. I also appreciate you all being here today. Things are still not okay. But things have come to light to make things a little bit easier to do things that I've got to do. And things have been discussed and walked through and this, that, and the other. And I'm technically doing better than yesterday because I could talk more today than I could yesterday. Is it going better? Don't know. I will eventually we'll be able to explain everything because I can't right now. But it's just there's a lot going on. There's a lot going on. And a lot of life-changing stuff's happening, which is to be expected, I guess. I mean, especially with me, with everything that just keeps happening. How's it going, Peachy? How are you? I hope you're well, Pleasant Lemon. I want to play with the hammer today, so I thought I was going to try that out. New DLC adds quite a few items, characters for less than $2. That's not bad at all. It's not bad at all. That's like really good, actually. Hope you have a good stream, dude. I'm going to try my best. I'm going to try my best to have a good stream. Not just for me, but for all the lovely peeps here. We're going to have some fun tonight. We're going to wacky smacky night. I'm going to break out some hammers tonight. We're going to do the thing tonight. That's what we're going to do. We're going to play some games. I'm going to talk about some random stuff that I've heard across the internet recently. And we're just going to have a good time. I should put on... I just had them in my hand. I took them off because my head was hurting, but I need to put them back on so I can... There they are. So I can see, at least to some degree. I'm like, I'm wanting to swing my sword around. It's not a diamond sword, I swear. Lord, that makes me feel old remembering that from the internet. But how are you all doing today? Are you well? Are you having a good day? Have fun things come your way recently? I hope so. Alright, we've already gone and checked the magazine. I tell you I got a Grogu Lego build, but I randomly decided to go for it instead of waiting until December when Lego stuff is on sale. That's awesome. I'm kind of surprised you got one considering the popularity of the series popping back up. I still want that build. I think it's a nice looking build. But I've already got a build I've got to do right now, so I'm holding off on buying anything until I build the one I got to do, which is going to be coming up around the end of the month. Probably next week. Probably next week instead of the end of the month because it's close to when the game drops. Just working on a new theater project my school is putting on. It's Alice in Wonderland, and it's our own version. Really? How's it going so far? I bet it's fun. Also, glad to see you here today, Jaden. But yeah, I decided I need to splat some stuff. I need to let off some steam. I wanted to splat some stuff today. We're off to a great start. Thank you, Nintendo. That's quite a way to put my content warning. I don't think I'm that bad. Should be that for the fun. There it is.
Don't let your kids watch it.
Yeet! But yes, I decided I want to get better with this version of Splatoon for a while because I want to test out the hammer some more. I've been really liking the hammer special. Mainly because like you get instant gratification out of the hammer versus with the zip caster. That way you get some cool stuff with the zip caster. It's mostly for getting away. Hi, guy. I didn't see him there. I should have. Ow. How's it going, Han? How are you? I would say you're more PG-13 or PG based on standards I grew up with before PG-13. I've always got classified myself as like TV-14. Except I say fuck too much. I helped. Ow. I did not help there, though. We say shit like poopy. Sure, Nintendo got GameStop to Firestone. Do what? No, I did not. Tell me. Whoa, wait, give me a sec. Like, I'm gonna pull that shit up. What? How? Did somebody, like, release something for Zelda? Because that's all I can think of. Like, somebody managed to, like, sell a copy of Zelda early or something like that. Or someone took a copy of it home. Because it's strange when you see that public. Because we've seen that happen before. What were they doing? Because we saw it happen with somebody in, like, one of the Final Fantasy games a few years back. They got fired for taking a copy home early and playing it, and it was on their PlayStation account. But it wasn't public. Once I'm excited about a new game that stars Link, I'm very excited for Tears of the Kingdom, but I've got to play through, I've still got to play through the first Breath of the Wild. Got him! I'll admit, however, that is mainly due to Zelda herself and the great comeback of Ganondorf. Extraordinary comeback of Ganondorf. Remember when Nintendo released Color Splash 2 weeks early? Like the Crayola Color Splash? For Alice, instead of falling down the rabbit hole, literally, but falling asleep into a rabbit hole. Huh. Okay, so, like, I've got to look this up real quick. How did Nintendo get somebody fired? Per a recent report from Kotaku, Nintendo had a GameStop employee fired after the company learned that he leaked the latest system, Nintendo Switch OLED model, The Legend of Zelda Tears of the Kingdom Edition, ahead of its official announcement, which occurred on March 28th, 2023. They actually gave him that info early? Are you serious? Okay, so fun fact time, some fun stuff time. Fun fact time. When I worked at GameStop, there was a certain thing that would happen every once in a while. It's very rare, but every once in a while, we would get information about a game, a console, new controller, whatever, something new coming out before it was announced to the public. This has always been a very rare thing, though, when it would happen. Usually, if it would happen by accident, by putting it in our pre-order list early. And Nintendo was notorious about not doing that unless they didn't care that people knew about it. Or they put it in under code names and people would speculate. They still do this with, like, all the Star Wars stuff for, that's not my shield. I messed it up. Like, all the Power Ranger stuff that comes out, as well as all of the Star Wars stuff comes out, does not come out. They don't put it in the pre-order section under its name, but they put it in there incredibly early so it's ready to go, and it just gets a name change the day that it's supposed to go live for pre-order. But occasionally they would just straight up tell us, look, you've got something coming, you need to be prepared for it. And they never told us we couldn't talk about it. We could always talk about it because it would be like, okay, you're going to get this, and we're probably going to, like, release this by the time any of you actually read this anyway. If not, it'll be out shortly after. If they fired somebody from GameStop for the leak of it, and it wasn't because they, like, hacked something, I'm trying to figure out how the hell they did that, because GameStop employees do not sign NDAs, at least not ones that work in stores. So, like, were they someone who worked in a store, or were they working in marketing or something like that? Because if they're working in marketing or something like that, that kind of makes sense. That kind of tracks. Owie! Richard Review Tech USA just did a video on it. No, it was a guess. It was a guess? I mean, if they guessed it back on March 28th, the funny thing is that exact console had pictures floating around for it even earlier than that. Because, like, I saw them pop up on Twitter and as well as all over Google because I went checking to see if I could find more information on it. I would say, like, back in, like, February or so, I sent that shit to, like, Finn and Joel and everybody else because it was all over the internet. Still waiting for Zelda spin-off. I am Error, the glitched hero, yes! Because, like, that, if he announced it in March, like, shit, if it was just a guess, how the hell they managed to, like, hit him for it? Like, I'm trying to figure out the logic in doing this. It doesn't make any sense. Especially if it was just a guess. Like, how do they fire him for a guess? Especially when the rumor had already been floating around the internet with pictures. Because a lot of people, even though they saw the pictures of it, were skeptical of it. Even when I sent it to, like, Finn was skeptical of it. Finn was like, I don't know, man. I don't know. And that's not at all how Finn sounds like. I don't know why that was the voice I used for Finn, because that's not anything like what Finn sounds like. But they were like, I don't know. Like, I won't know until we see it for real. I hope it's real, but I don't know if it'll be real. And, like, that's the way everybody else was. Everyone's like, I don't know, man. We'll see what happens. And anybody who wants to join, the pool code is ZGN. He surmised that the Zelda themed Switch was going to come out. He didn't actually know. It was an educated guess that he got fired for, or that's what it sounded like. I need to watch that later. I need to watch that later. Hello, Nettie. Hello, Hohen. How are you? But no, I need to watch that because that, like, we were all guessing it, like, back when they announced it, especially after the Pokemon one and the Splatoon ones came out. We were like, it would be crazy. Like, they've done a specialty console for each major, like, Nintendo game that was made by Nintendo or Game Freak recently. Anything that wasn't a HAL Laboratory game got a console. A lot of things that aren't either of those got a console. It made sense. They've done several Zelda consoles in the past. Anybody could make that assumption. The entire internet was already abuzz with it. I know if I was still working there, I'd be telling people, okay, look, because they did the direct. I would have been like, hey, look, okay, so the direct's happening. You probably need to be here tomorrow because after the direct, the day after the direct happens, they're probably, if they announce a console, it's going to be that day. If they announce a Zelda console, it's going to be that day. We all did that. That was like common sense with Nintendo. Because Nintendo makes a limited edition console for everything almost. I saw them go back. I was like, I swear to God, that land's going to be laughing. Might be lurking because I have bad stress levels today. Well, I'm sorry you have bad stress levels. Watch the video again. I may have misunderstood. Like, I need to check that out because that's insane. It doesn't sound like it. It's one of those things that at part of it, it doesn't sound like Nintendo, and the other part of it, it sounds exactly like Nintendo. Like, it sounds like a very Nintendo action. At the same, it doesn't, but it does. Like, it's one of those, like, it's not something I've seen them do before, but it doesn't mean that it wouldn't happen. I just want my hammer. You better stop that. Ow. A limited edition Mario Brothers movie console would be interesting. That would be interesting. I honestly kind of expected them to announce something like that, but like it, like be something for like a giveaway or an event. Hi, Nettie. Like I was expecting to see that for like something. I wasn't expecting to like be like a massively public item because they don't have a Mario movie video game. But I did like I expect like maybe like Jack Black would say, "Hey, look, I got a Mario themed console from Nintendo." But then again, it's Nintendo. Nintendo doesn't do a lot of that kind of stuff anymore. They used to, but they don't as much anymore. But they do. But like companies like Xbox or companies like Microsoft and companies like Sony do that kind of stuff all the time. I got a soccer cat. GG! I don't know how this is gonna go because I know Nettie was all up in our base covering stuff. I was like, you know what? I don't want that smoke today. I ain't gonna fight that. GG! It was a guess? That is absurd! That's nuts. Why would they do that? Like that's just asking for like rough press. And hello, Hoenn. How are you? But yeah, no, that's absurdly insane. I have something. Okay, we touched on recently the drama with that anime, Assassination Classroom. I touched on that earlier in the week, as well as I touched on it some last week. Well, it's got an update. And it's not a great one. We'll get to that after this. But Assassination Classroom is under more fire due to that post from earlier. And it's getting heated. Oh, running away from that. Where am I hearing you? Mine. Oh, ow. I got shot from behind. Wait, is my Assassination Classroom manga collection about the skyrocket in value? Actually, maybe. Let me explain everything that's going on. I'm gonna read everything so I don't mess it up. But like there's some fighting happening over it. Yeet. I'm gonna set up how I wanted to do that, but we can still cover down here. Somebody looks kind of angry, putting all their doohickeys up top. Bonk. Oh no! Their name is just in. So the 29th of this month, my senior class is going to Six Flags for a field trip. That sounds awesome! As a kid, I never got to do any of that stuff. Like, a lot of, like, trips got canceled when I was at that age. What are you doing? I don't know what's going on, so I'm just gonna keep whacking people. As long as they let me whack people, I will whack people. I feel kind of bad because they have an EC, but at the same time, that was a little funny. They had a DC and gave up. Well, damn. You never give up with a DC, because I've watched a team with, like, Nettie with a DC come back and, like, kick our asses. GG's. It's like, it's always possible. Okay, so let's see. So it sounds like he got fired for correctly guessing that the rumored Zelda Switch was going to be revealed at the upcoming event. He was right, and he got fired for the guess. That's absurd. Because we would do stuff like that all the time at my store. We would guess it was coming and tell our customers, like, shoot, we had a call list. Our store had a call list because our manager was like on it for this kind of stuff. Because we had people that would collect everything based on a certain console or a certain game. And they would come in and get everything. They would want like one of everything. So like we'd have a call list, but like, look, they're doing a direct tomorrow. You need to be up here the day after because it's going to go live. If they announce a console, which we think they will, you need to be here immediately at opening that day to pre-order it because we're going to get a limited number. So if you want one, you got to do it. And we would do that every damn time. It's like we're going to only get like 10 of this limited edition console. And that's being generous. There are lots of times where we only got like 2 to pre-order. Ow. But yeah, no, like, apparently, also, hello, Kami. Also, GG's for Electro, because I can't remember if I actually said GG, because I'm so distracted by all this stuff going on. But GG's. I apologize. I gotta follow my own rules. I killed a gateway. A gateway to what? Whoop. Ow. But how you doing, Kami? Okay, so I'll read this in between the next matches to like explain the book ban, but they're putting Assassination Classroom like on the list of banned books now, in a lot of schools. Ow. Ow! Oh, but yeah, no, like this is getting like a lot of stuff's getting ridiculous. I'm still bothered by Nintendo getting somebody fired. Like I want to know how they went about that. Like I want to know, like, did he like predict it on social media? Did he like just tell a few customers? What did he do to like make them come do it? Like. How did the prediction, like, cause them issue? Is what I'm trying to figure out. Yay! Ooh. He came after me. They sent the ninjas to handle it. GG! Jeebus. I think it's... We got that, but we didn't get that by a lot. Holy hell. GG, peeps. Okay, so... It seems the school book bans are beginning to turn their focus to manga. According to a new report from Florida, a middle school in the eastern part of the state has removed the manga from its library. The manga in question being Assassination Classroom. From its library after receiving complaints. The manga is also facing a ban in the Elmbrook School District in Wisconsin, and the issue all stems from the event that happened, I think it's now 2 weeks ago. It's either been a full week or 2 weeks. According to reports, Gifford Middle School in Florida removed 3 books of Assassination Classroom from the library. Jennifer Pippin, a local chair of Moms for Liberty, oh God, said the books were incredibly inappropriate to have in schools. We don't want students to think it's okay to kill their teachers. That's not the oh, okay. Okay. For those unfamiliar with Assassination Classroom, the manga tells the tale of middle school class who are determined to kill their homeroom teacher to learn the educator is a wanted alien. That's not exactly it, but ooh. The kids discover the teacher is expected to destroy the Earth by the end of the school year, but problems arise when the class discovers the fugitive alien is an incredibly good teacher. It's not even an issue of shoot your teacher, it's an issue of save the world. Well, this is to the whole employee situation before I could sit down. I think a detail that should be mentioned is a lot of leakers have tried to cover their butts saying they were just guessing. This is true. The question is, how did he leak it? Like, if he was leaking, like, photos everywhere, then it's not just a guess. Like, if he's leaking photos everywhere, it's not just a guess. So it's like, how did they discover, how was he leaking the information? Like, if he just told his employees, that's taking an educated guess and going from there. But there have been several leakers that have said, oh, it's just a guess trying to cover their ass. So yes, this is very true. Eep, eep, eep. The gateway is closed. But yeah, apparently, according to this, even more states are about to follow suit, and some have already done so. This is ridiculous. Oh, I ran right into that. But Jesus. So yeah, now they're removing manga from schools. Now, I've seen a couple manga that probably shouldn't be, like, in a middle school. Like, if copies of Berserk are floating around in middle school, you might have a problem. Yeah, that might not need to be in a middle school. Assassination Classroom is tame. I know a ton of, like, kids' books where the teacher is the bad guy, or they go out of their way to make you think the teacher is a bad guy as a red herring. Ow. That was a whiff. So what do you guys think on this? Because, like, this sounds absurd to me. This sounds absurd to me. GG! Let's see. Because there are so many, like... There's so many things going under fire recently. And it's nuts to me. Let's see. Cause like I know other anime and manga have come under fire recently. Like I know there were some about Attack on Titan not that long ago. One of the really big controversies was similar to the Game Award controversies recently, because Crunchyroll does their annual like anime awards for the year, and they came under fire because Demon Slayer like swept everything. We're on the same team again. That makes us dangerous. But there's more and more of these I start to worry about as time goes on. Nope, stop that. I went in the water! I couldn't get my direction to change. There's a new anime that's been very controversial in more ways than one recently. And Shaman knows what I'm talking about, but that one I at least get, because Jesus Christ, is it bizarre? Because there's one where dude gets turned into a dog and really awkward things start happening with it. I hit the jump button, what's going on? Covering as much as I can. They are human, Jesus. I don't know why I tried to continue that jump. And see, that's how I felt last time here on Mahi. It always seems a bit like, that's been a problem since like Splatoon 1, where your jump button occasionally just like, it feels like it lags out, and it's never during the single player modes, it's always during like the multiplayer modes. It feels like a little bit of input lag happens, and you get kind of screwed, and it happens every once in a while. How are you this evening? I'm not great, but I'm better than yesterday. I have weird things that have been happening across the internet that have given me reason to be angry. Ow! Their name is the Roku. Hello, Danny! How are you? Yeah, like, there was a controversy recently, and it was one of the dumbest ones, the fact that Demon Slayer swept everything and people were pissed about it. I'm like, why is everybody pissed about that? GG! There's one that, like, I had interest in watching, but with the amount of controversy that's gone back and forth on it so much, that, like, I've refused to watch it. Like, I don't want, like, it has been, the controversy for it has been rammed down my throat by so many different, like, content creators talking about it, people fighting for it, people fighting against it, that, like, I've just decided to, like, I've decided to avoid it, and that would be the anime Onimai, because like there's just a lot of controversy behind it. And I don't like. I'm just in that point of like I'm not gonna watch it just to avoid the drama of it. I knew I should not have free chat GPT into the Roku. See, you gave it sentience. You gave it sentience. How dare you? Grab my stuff. Told you not to feed bad things to electronics. How dare you? It has to stop stealing my candy. And Danny, how you doing? Doing good. Just adulting today by doing my washing. I adulted today by handling bills today. Ooh. I don't have this one. Need that. And I want the shiny sticker. But no, I already have the shiny sticker, so I don't need it. Found Super Mario Bros. Super Show on my Fire Stick. Where on your Fire Stick did you find it? Like, what were you watching on it? Like, is it on, like, Amazon Prime? Is it on, like, what thing is it on your Fire Stick? Freevee? I'm not familiar with Freevee. I'm familiar with Tubi. I use Tubi to watch all my Transformers stuff. App that came with it. I have an old Fire Stick, so I'll have to actually see if I can find that, because like mine didn't come with a lot of stuff. I eventually need to upgrade because I have like one of the original Fire Sticks, and so it's finicky with a lot of newer stuff nowadays. No, I'm not joining any PBs. We don't do PBs. We don't do PBs for a few reasons. Because, for one, a lot of peeps didn't wind up joining them. And when we did have peeps joining them, a lot of people weren't following the rules on them. But the other reasoning is with Splatoon 3, there's a reason to not play in private battles. And that is that you still get your experience so you can upgrade your catalog. There are a lot of people still trying to finish their catalogs. You ever watch Transformers Prime? I love Transformers Prime. Check out my new emote. Okay, yeah, no, we're going to use that for a minute. That's kind of cool. I can't do flips like that, so my little dude's going to do flips like that for me. I also was very productive today. I've done some adulting today. There are two things that I've got set in motion now that have me horrified, if I'm completely honest. Have the Fire Stick light. I don't know what the difference is for that. Someone can force quit the private battle for everyone just because things are not going well for them. Yeah, we had that happen a couple times too. How you doing? I'm doing pretty good, Agent Cats. How are you doing? Damn it, I just had it. I was just talking about something. Oh, I did an adulting thing that was productive today that I am absolutely terrified of. But I did a thing. It shouldn't affect the channel for the most part, or if it does, it should affect it for the better. First off, I finally got in contact with peeps about therapy, so I will finally be doing the adult thing of therapy. Which I've needed to do for a very long time. Pose equals prepare yourself. 1,000 deaths. Metsu. Yes! But, I'm finally going to go to therapy to get myself worked out. Which has me terrified. because, like, just... I am the strongest advocate for people, like, going to therapy. But I'm terrified of it for myself. Don't ask me why. It's irrational, but it's still a thing. It's like, it's one of those, I might finally know what's wrong, and knowing what's wrong scares me. Which shouldn't, because knowing what's wrong means we can work towards fixing it, but it scares the flying hell out of me. And then the other thing is to see if I qualify for something really big. Is to see if I qualify to finally get a surgery for my leg that could give me way more functionality and take a lot of pain away. No, wrong is a good thing, but finding out the problem can be scary. See, that's what gets me, is it scares the hell out of me finding out what's wrong. Aha! Wahoo for potential surgery. Keep my fingers crossed for the surgery. That one really terrifies me because, like, it has a lot of benefit, but I've had a couple doctors say, look, this could help. It has a lot of potential to help given the condition, but it could also not do anything at all. And considering how much everything costs, that really horrifies me that, like, I could get the surgery and then it just not help. GG! And hello, Siren, how are you? And how are you doing, Siren? I hope you're doing well. I will admit, I am personally exhausted, but I've been doing a lot of stuff to try to get myself in a better state of being. So we're going to find out if I qualify. If I qualify, that could be great. Guess you're getting hammered today. I honestly thought about that. Oh, we have a lot of peeps in here now. Welcome, Obama. For a second, I thought I heard Pokemon music. I was about to freak out. I'm sorry, Siren. So just had a similar-ish nerve surgery. It's better to try and have a chance of less pain. That I will agree with. Part of the reasoning behind that was I was walking around my house today. Okay, so, like, I'm going to tell a story, and y'all are going to laugh because it's funny, but at the same time, it was horrifying. I'm going to tell you a story that happened today. Probably should have led with it, but I'm like, this isn't the first time something similar to this has happened. I almost died today. I know, like, everyone's like, what, again? Yeah, again, but in a far different way than normal. For one, the death incident didn't happen, it just could have. I had, like, a very panic-inducing time today. So, my leg seized up today really bad, and it was in the middle of walking, and I fell flat on my face today. This is not how I almost died, but it contributes to it. Leg locked up, hit the ground, and I couldn't get my leg to do what a leg normally does because it was in an immense amount of pain and it was losing its damn mind, and I just was not having a happy time. Problem with this is this happened outside. Now, because it happened outside, and because there was no one around that could hear me, I was kind of stuck. And in the middle of all this, while I'm laying on the ground trying to figure out how to get my leg back in order, and the dog's freaking out because I'm on the ground outside, which is an abnormality, I have a wasp land on my chest. Everyone's like, well, that sucks, but that's not that bad. It is that bad, and let me tell you why. I am definitely allergic to wasps. And this sucker decided he's gonna sit on me today. So yeah, I had horrific panic as I watched my life slowly flash before my eyes, because if I get stung, I'm toast. Especially considering I was outside, I didn't have my phone on me because I just went outside to like take the dog out. I didn't really think to take my phone with me. I had no way to call anybody. I had no way to call for help. Nothing. So I just sit there and I just wait on this wasp to decide he's gonna do something. GG. While trying to not like move too much from the pain in my leg, causing my body to seize. GG. So like I need to find a way to like handle this as well as I can without anything flipping out, because if I do, that's it. I'm toast. Because it don't take a whole lot to agitate a wasp. And I can't scream because that could agitate a wasp. Last time I got stung, I screamed and it immediately stung me. Who is Splat Holla? That's it, I'm getting you a bubble. Chipping in for that bubble. When I was younger, I dislocated my knee outside and was stuck till someone found me over 30 minutes later. I've had that happen. I have had that happen. I have had that happen. The worst part about this one is when my knee went completely to shit, I even still had my cane with me. Like, because my leg's been acting up a lot lately, so I had, he was just there for a sting operation. It's where all Inklings go to die. I always have my phone on me since. Usually I do, but I had put it down. I don't even know why I put it down. I've gotten to a bad habit lately where I keep putting my, because like we have NFC chargers in the house. I've gotten to a bad habit of attaching my phone to my NFC chargers. And so like, I mean, I have it on an NFC charger like right now. Jesus. Yes, Jesus. I'm telling you, it was on an NFC charger. And that's where it was. It was on an NFC charger I left in the living room. But I have like one in the living room, one in the kitchen, one in the bedroom, and one in my office. Because it just makes it easier to just put it down and charge it to keep my phone charged throughout the day. Because I'm notorious for letting my phone die on me. Thought I'd get around them, I did not. Have a good day, Agent. Have a good night, Agent Cats. Take care. Pleasant nightmares to you. But yeah, so I didn't think about it. The wasp eventually left, and like I scrambled myself to get in the house as quickly as damn possible. Also learned real quick I have to cut my grass soon because, like, it's tall and it was itchy. Ah! Just be able to dislocate, relocate my knees. See, like, those are like the one thing that, like, I can't fix if something goes wrong. Like, I could dislocate and relocate my hand and my shoulders without much problem, but I can't do that to my legs. Thank you for the assistance. Back here, I'm not done with you. Oh! I don't know how I'm alive still. Gotcha. All of the hammer smackies! Ooh, no! Ah, I didn't get to think fast enough to swim away. Interesting enough, both my parents are allergic to bees, and I am not. I somehow dodged a bullet there. That is lucky as all get out. Like, bees and wasps are bad for me. And this is the time of year that's, like, most dangerous for me, and we've had, like, moments where, like, they randomly get in the house. GG! I've already had that happen a couple times this year. I actually thought y'all had that one. It's like, I know we got a lot, but I thought y'all covered more. But GG's. Excuse me. But yeah, so that was a thing today. And, like, the worst part is, like, I don't have an EpiPen. If that happens, I'm, like, screwed. I don't have an EpiPen, and... You okay over there, Ryan? Jesus. Can't afford them because EpiPens are still, like, stupid expensive. I miss the good old days when you could afford them. One day there was a struggling bee in my mother's kitchen, and she avoided the kitchen while I was quietly treating the bee and gave it sugar water to try to help it regain strength and free it outside. You are far nicer than we are, because, like, we see a bee or a wasp in the house, that's it. It's in a place it ain't supposed to be. This is not it. This is not the territory you need to belong in. You can't get fed here. Get out. And that thing is usually toast at that point. We were having an experience with the wasp. We ran into a nest, got stung repeatedly, and not allergic, but still terrifying. I was like 12 at the time. I could only imagine. It's not impossible. It's Power Rangers. I still get that out in public, though. I get that a lot in public. And it's like, who's got the Kim Possible ringtone? You'll have, like, one guy out of the meeting like, it's Power Rangers! I missed. Ooh, I helped. Where are you? That way. Woo! Yep. Owie, owie, owie. I was killed by Obama, Mr. President. Why? I have a lot of bone bees around here. At least they're the most chill of all bees, since they don't want to die either. And see, usually, like, I don't see a lot when it comes to, like, I don't see anywhere near as many bees as I see wasps. We see wasps all the time. Siren, be a very kind people. Oh my god. Intrudo. It ain't fast enough to move. Ah! Oh, I didn't get that second swing off when I needed it. Oof, GG on that kill, though. Out. Should I go a little bit sooner, but I didn't want to mess it up. About to mess it up anyway. Out. But yeah, so that's how I almost died again today. GG! It was upsetting. I was not okay. I was like, this is gonna be it. GG's again. Something wrong, App? I don't know why I'm... Well, actually, I do know exactly why I'm so tired. I got #1 popular target. Yay! In a little bit, we'll do a room reset just in case people have been trying to get in and can't, because also we've got a free room. Who's Mykah right now? You heading out? Have a good night, Nettie. Have a good night, Hoenn. I hope you're having a good time. Take care. Pleasant nightmares to you. Oop. Oh. There's been something else that's been like kind of bothering me recently. Okay, so like I'm gonna ask a question real quick. Oops, what is the oops? I'm waiting to join the games. Well, we just had 2 leave, so go ahead and try to join in. If we still have trouble getting peeps in, we'll do a room reset. Crunchy. A lot of people have the name Crunchy, and I don't know why. I feel like I'm missing something. So okay, so I'm gonna ask a question because like I've seen some, for one, I've seen some stuff going around, but I've also seen something else happen. So I'm gonna ask a weird question today. How many of you like currently watch the Ruby series? I'm asking partially because I haven't in a while. I've been seeing some crazy stuff out with it. I watched Ruby in years, honestly. See, I haven't either. Like, I think it was either season 3 or 4 was the last one I was fully caught up on. I've seen none of Ruby. Yee! I see, I asked because, like, I've been hearing all about it recently. One of the big things we've been hearing about it has just been Charlie had a hot take where he didn't like it, aka Maurice Critical had a hot take where he didn't like it, and he has been getting, like, visceral hate ever since he came out saying he didn't like it, which I can understand why he doesn't like it. A lot of stuff has changed in, like, how it's presented and this, that, and the other. It's like, I get that, as well as, like, anybody's allowed to say they don't like something. There's lots of stuff that I like that other people don't. There's lots of stuff that I don't like that other people do. And I've become kind of hit and miss on RWBY, partially because the fandom is insane for it. That's been, like, my biggest complaint with the RWBY series. Just the fandom is ballistic. Now, when I say that, it doesn't mean everyone in the fandom is. If you're a fan of it, that doesn't mean I'm calling you ballistic. But a lot of people in the fandom can be very abrasive. Let's put it that way. It can be very abrasive. Which is part of the reason why I left it. But another thing that's been going through recently, and this is less controversial, but there is something they've made that I absolutely just, like, it's coming out, it's either coming out or it just came out, and I hate it. I haven't even seen it. I can tell you I hate it. I can tell you I'm going to hate it. RWBY has a DC crossover coming. And everyone I've talked to is just like, why? Like, you got Batman in it, you got Superman in it, you got Wonder Woman, you got the Flash, you got the Green Lantern, and it looks bad. It looks poorly animated. It does sound a little out of left field. It does. And, like, it doesn't look like it's on par with the other things in the actual RWBY series, which can occasionally be hit and miss animation-wise. Sometimes it's great, sometimes it's meh. But this movie just looks bad. All the DC heroes start turning into kids during it. Which anytime they turn, like, adult characters into kids, I get a little iffy anyway. Just because, like, it's always weird in how they decide to go about it. Batman now has, like, actual wings in it. They changed up, like, their, like, and it makes it, like, they tried to make the superheroes make sense in the universe because, like, they don't have, their powers don't work the same way in universe. Like, when they get yanked into the RWBY universe, their stuff doesn't work the same. I thought RWBY X BlazBlue X Persona 4 was weird. I thought it was weird too. Also, don't forget, Night Unbirth was also in that. But I like that series because I like the mechanics they use because Arc System Works knows what they're doing. And video games are known for weird crossovers. I know shows are known for weird crossovers, but that one makes, like, no, like, sense to me. Like, I'm trying to ask, like, why? For one, a lot of times these fandoms don't cross that often. Hi, Daddy! And just, I'll have to show you some screenshots from it. Somebody came over here and made a heart. I'm gonna break their heart today, though. Whoops. But I appreciate you anyway. They turned around faster than I expected and they got me. They drew another heart. No! How dare they? Ow. I got hammered again. No. But yeah, it looks weird. GG. Let's see. Where was the image of it? Because, like... Okay, like, just... They turned Superman into Superboy, which is kind of weird. Because it's not Superman... It's not Superman's suit. It's Superboy's suit. Sorry, I had to fill in for whoever it was that usually is in charge of drawing hearts in enemy bases. Lots of peeps. But like the ad for it's ridiculous. I need not a web file. Give me an image I can use. Maybe I can use this one. OBS does not read web files. Stop this. Ah! It's like it's all meant for you not to show it on OBS. That won't show on OBS either. What the hell is this? But yeah, it looks so weird. And like, don't get me wrong, I like weird shit. I do. I like weird crossovers. Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles crossed over with Power Rangers, looked phenomenal, did well. And you know what? I could honestly see Power Rangers working well crossed over with, with Ruby. I could see them find a way to make that work. I had a magic coffee today, so I am extremely caffeinated. I want to be extremely caffeinated. I am not. And I need to be. Went lower than I expected. Ow. Hi, Kami! It's a little bit of milk with 1/3 coffee shot. Oh, jeebus. Ah! So much death over here. Ooh, I got lucky. I'm gonna die here anyway. Ow! And that's bad. There was a crossover comic series with Vampirella and Red Sonja meets Betty and Veronica. Man, the Archie comics mixed with like damn near everything. It was really weird. Bad cum. Bad Kami, no! That's what a hammer and bees! Where? Hi, Kami! Hi! GG! Alright, let me see if I can find this for you guys. Can I save this one in a proper format? Okay, close enough. Okay, so this wasn't the image I wanted to show you because I didn't show you everybody. But, like, this is, like, the design, and it's just... It's weird. He now has wings? He has superpowers now? When he was the non-superpowered hero? It throws me off a little bit. Let's see if I can get another one that has the other characters. Oh, that's not going to work. I need non-web files. How do you even save something in that format? Why would you choose that format? It's such a bad quality format for that one. It's not even a web file. Ah, here we go. Here's another one. Give me what I wanted. I'll show it to you in a minute. But, like, it's just bizarre looking. And, like, the voices, like, they gave them all kid voices. But they look like they're in varying, like... They look like they're in varying degrees of their normal age in different shots. Like, it almost looks like they didn't follow the character map for them. Here's soda for me. I still haven't had a soda, and I want one really bad right now. Ugh. I was killed by justice. No. Somebody named you mad. No, but I feel like I should be now just because that's your name. Rude. I always run into like some very pretentious names lately. Oh, that's a lot of death! Ah! Okay, so I gotta ask, like, what's the weirdest crossover you see? We got one weird one. Because we got... We got Vampirella and Red Sonja crossed with a... I got distracted by soda. Crossed with the Archie comics with Betty and Veronica. What are other weird crossovers you've seen? And just because weird doesn't mean it doesn't necessarily mean it has to be bad. But like, what's like the weirdest one you've seen? Ow. For me, I think the weirdest one that I've ever seen. I still, to this day, can't believe this exists. And I had the first issue of it because someone gave it to me, knowing that I would be not happy about it. Because I didn't want to read it, but I read it, and it's not the worst crossover I've ever read, but it was definitely bizarre. GG! There's a crossover between Transformers and My Little Pony. One of the covers has Megatron holding one of the horses. I can't remember which one it is. Yeah, no, I kid you not, that exists. All right, Hammer Special. Let's go with this and see how this works. Take a wild guess. That's Fluttershy. I don't know which one that is. Let's see if I can find it. Shit even has like toys. Oh no, it has like a lot of them on it apparently, because this is it. Here it is. And like they're evil now. And like this went on for a few issues. Like there were several issues of this. Like, I don't get why that was a decision. Well, that beats out TMNT X Ghostbusters. I remember that. The Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles X or Cross Power Rangers one, it's interesting because in the first one. They had the turtles turn to Power Rangers, and in the sequel that's being done right now, they have them. They have the Rangers turning into mutants, which has led to some awesome designs because they get their Power Ranger suit, but instead of their helmet, they just have like a mutant head of whatever they're supposed to be. So like you have like. The Red Ranger as a Tyrannosaurus, like, humanoid thing. And, like, it's cool and horrifying all at the same time. Ah! I went to go get somebody else and there was a Kami. Danny Phantom and Fairly Odd Parents crossover. Did that actually happen? I don't remember that. Now, you think I would. I absolutely loved everything about Danny Phantom. Ow. Yeah, there was no getting in closer. If I'd gone around, Kami would have got me. Oh, there's so much death. Ow. They're all there, Jesus. The hell kind of crossovers? Like, I mean, one of the coolest ones I ever read back as a teenager, I remember being very excited for it, was they had a Transformers crossover with X-Men. GG! Because before IDW bought the rights to the comics, Marvel used to make the comics for Transformers. Womp. And hello, Shiny Mew, how are you? I don't like the bomb with this. It having, like, I get the point of it, and I know how it can work, but, like, I'm not going to get the hang of that. So, let's see. Let's try this with a hammer. Maybe I'll do something like that. Some of the old Marvel vs. DC crossover comics were interesting. Some of them were, like, you have Carnage and the Joker versus Batman and Spider-Man. And the Joker gets so pissed off at Carnage that he beats the hell out of him himself, which I don't know how that would actually work because Carnage is pretty devastating. Working on a new D&D character for a campaign I'm going to be in. That's awesome. Ah! They also had, like, some interesting crossovers where they would actually, like cross two characters together. Like, there's one where it's Wolverine and Batman, but fused as one character. And that's, like, a horrifying thought, in my opinion. It did happen, I just don't remember much. All I know is my brother said it was bad. See, like, I remember the Jimmy Timmy Power Hour with Jimmy Neutron and the Fairly Odd Parents. I remember that crossover. And those were always interesting. Like, I remember, like, you talk to a lot of my friends nowadays that remember it fondly, but I've gone back and I've watched it, and it's kind of ridiculous. Which, I mean, it's cartoons. It's going to be ridiculous regardless, but, like, it's really kind of ridiculous. Wish my battery housing would quit trying to mess up on me. I remember Timmy and Jimmy Neutron's, like, art style was nightmare fuel. Like, because he has, like, these big, ginormous, like, bulging eyes. And it makes him look so weird in that format. But Jimmy looks just fine in the Fairly Odd Parents art style. Out. This could be a hyperactive goblin with an unhealthy obsession with eating rotisserie style meat. Was it really unhealthy? Rotisserie style meat's the best. Okay, it's not the best, but I do love it. What's up, Francisco? How are you doing? That's such a short range, but anything it connects with does not like it. There's also the Joker teaming up with the Red Skull until he realized Red Skull's whole look wasn't just a crazy get-up, and he went off on him Like, I might be a criminal, but right? No, I actually think I remember, like, I don't remember reading that one, but I think I remember seeing that one. Respawn Punisher's not fun. Makes me sad. Oh, I chose wrong. Going to the States for the first time in the summer to go to a concert. Oh, what concert? You're sick? What's up? What's got you sick? Oh, I messed that up. Seems out of context. I just really wanted to mention that to you. Nah, I think that's fine. What concert are you going to? Yes, I also hope that you start to feel better soon, Francisco. Being sick sucks. I know that feel. I just tried to like multi-tap that button like I had a sword or a sword or a brush. Because I've been playing with them too much tonight. GG! GG! But no, what concert are you going to go see? Tell me these things! That's something I've still never done. I've still never been to a concert. Like, at all, of any kind, I've never been to a concert. I feel like it's something that I need to fix one day. But at the same time, I don't know how well that'll go for me. Big run is tomorrow? I thought it was the extra work tomorrow. I plan on playing it regardless. Tomorrow's my last day off from work until Sunday, and I'm big sad. So you're off tomorrow, and then you work Sunday, is what you're saying. I mean, that's not that bad. Ah! I just want to play with people. I just want to play with people. That's all I want. That's why I picked this game today, is I want to play with people. It keeps yeeting me. It's not that bad physically, just mentally for me because my mental health is not good. I understand that. Kingdom Bound. I'm not familiar with that one. Well, a lot of times, like, from a lot of, like, IRL friends, I get weird looks because I've never been to a concert before. Good shot. Wait, did my bomb got him? Yay! Yeah, I've been talking about crossovers, but one of the sad things about crossovers now a lot of times, like, crossovers aren't as exciting as they used to be when I was a kid. Because, like, when I was a kid, it'd be like, wouldn't this be cool if such and such crossed with such and such? It seems like it'd be a cool thing. And now it's just kind of like, because you never knew if it was going to happen or not, but now it just kind of seems like they're always happening. What just happened? You're not missing much from concerts, to be honest. I just want to play. What is up with Splatoon today? It's like, come on, Nintendo. I kind of need this today, man. I just want to play. Your hungry animal ate the one potato that was the online servers? Yeah, probably. I could see that. Just like, going to have me a mashed potato. And the server dies. There's a concert. I've been to concerts that were enjoyable because of the company, and the concerts that were just fantastic shows. I remember one I used to always want to go to because I listened to it a lot during Christmas was the Trans-Siberian Orchestra. I used to always want to go to that because I heard the shows were phenomenal for them. Oh no, that missed! I saw you said Kingdom Bound, and I said that I wasn't familiar with them. So tell me about them. They went away I didn't expect. Soda for me! I really want a soda right now. I was blasted by Obama. I was loading me up until last year. I went to see The Who. Ah! What's up, Mizu? How are you? I hope you're well. I'm very tired. How have you been? How's your day been? Where was I hit by? Oh, they're all in base. We're dead. Boop. One sec. Got to argument with my BF, but we good? Well, I'm glad that you're good. What's up? But glad to hear that you're well. Someone who dislikes crowds, concerts are overrated in stadiums. See, that's part of my issue is like crowds bother me, especially like when you're like packed person to person. Like that's where I wind up having my issues. Show DC did a crossover comic with Looney Tunes. It was a crossover between Lobo and the Roadrunner. I did not, but that has to be freaking hilarious. Because Lobo is absolutely batshit. Lobo is like one of the craziest characters in all of DC canon. Like, he might as well be a walking Looney Tune himself. Like, Jeebus. Ow! So I gotta wonder how that went. Ow! Really go to concerts. Last one I went to was Milani Martinez. That name sounds familiar. I think I've heard of them. Don't quote me, I could be wrong. I'll help save you! You're safe! No, no, no. No buckets. Hiding. That was a good hit. Kami! Oof. So how was that concert? See, I've learned the older I get, the more issues I have with, like, crowded areas. The exception of conventions. Conventions seems to be, like, the one thing that, like, I can still do. And even then, sometimes it'll still happen. Owie! Last concert I went to was a One Direction. Lord, I haven't heard the name One Direction. It's so damn long. Which doesn't feel like they were that long ago, but they were. Ow. Yay! GG! I think we got that one. Ooh, we got that one. GG! Hey, crowds in general, losing my friends The Trump riot in like 2018 had me traumatized. I could only imagine. Jesus. But GG, everyone. Alright. Yeah, I can only imagine. Holy crap, I can only imagine. Like, I've had moments where I'll be out in like a big crowded event and just not be okay. And then other times, like at conventions, I'm perfectly fine. And I'm guessing the reasoning behind this is because conventions just seem safer. And they could be just as chaotic, but like conventions have always just like seemed safer. It's like I'm usually in the same space with a bunch of introverted peeps, just like me. Why does this keep happening tonight? I guess I can go get my thing. Adventures are at least an enclosed area, so limited possibility of getting lost. Depends on the con. Because, like, there are some cons where I can get easily lost. Especially if it's a con that I'm there for, like, the first time. Everyone up. Alright. That's it for me playing Splatoon. But to answer your question, Kingdom Bound is a Christian metal band. I heard they're really good, so I decided to go. Oh, interesting. Now, granted, I think part of the reason why conventions are, like, easier for me to deal with is also the fact that, like, a lot of the conventions I go to, like, I don't go to a lot of new conventions anymore. I go to conventions that I'm familiar with now. Final Fantasy concert at the Orchestra was good. Upside, it was all nerds and geeks attending like a con. So I think partially it's because it's all nerds hanging out together. I think the other part of it is the fact that like I'm usually familiar with the con I go to. Like if I go to AWA, I know where everything is at AWA for the most part. Go to Comic-Con, I know where everything is at Comic-Con. Go to MTAC, I know where everything is at MTAC. I go to MomoCon, I know where everything is at MomoCon because like I've been to them often enough. To be at MomoCon can kind of push it sometimes just because of how big it's gotten. Not that it's bad or anything, but like but sometimes it can be a little overwhelming. I tried to tell you that the Lobo Roadrunner comic is 10 USD on eBay. It blocked it for some reason. Weird. I mean, Otakon is 100% easy to get lost, so size is a factor as well. But, like, generally, you know someone is in X building if you get separated. This is also true. This is also true. Because MomoCon is really big, but I know my way around it as well as, like, I usually have an idea where all my peeps are. It's like, usually I can work around with it. Ah! I don't know why I'm doing this. I forgot to hit the button. A heads up, we're probably not going to go as long as we usually do, because I'm not feeling 100% right now. Oop. Are you about to DC? Okay. No, you're just gonna stand there. Why are you standing there? Have a good night, Darth. Take care. Pleasant nightmares to you. Ah! That was a good shot. That was a painful shot, but that was still a good shot. Turns out there are 2 crossover stories for Transformers / My Little Pony. I now must read them. I did not know there were 2 stories for that. I don't know exactly how I feel about that. Let's get him. Ow. Wasn't getting him that time. Mykah and her colleagues are coming back to the U.S. mainland in 2024. Really? Did you hear that Teto, the April Fool's Vocaloid, is has fully gotten a full-fledged, full released thing now? And it's fucking phenomenal. Ow. Friendship in Disguise and the Magic of Cybertron. I've always loved Teto. So I'm very excited that Teto's finally getting some real love recently. Ow! TRL tour or something that was I can just listen to the CD for the same experience. Wait, what? He just pointed out one of the concerts I've been to that was a great show in itself, but there was stuff I saw 20 years ago. I'll read it in a sec. Ooh, that was close. I love their name, though. Caffeine, please. I agree with that. She's probably as realistic sounding as Vocaloids can get right now. I would agree. GG! But there was stuff I saw 20 years ago. TRL tour or something like that. It was I can just listen to the CD for the same experience. Huh. And hello, Jess. How are you? I am a bold one now? How am I a bold one? How doth I be a bold one? Because Obi-Wan. Fair enough. General Kenobi. Hello there. I watched that movie again recently just because I wanted to see that happen again. Also recently got the Master and Apprentice book. And so far it's a good read. Or it's a good listen because I got an audiobook of it. Because my Audible thing, not sponsored, gave me another token this month. They give you a token every month. Rude. Oop, I got turned around. Their name is just Incel. Why is that your name? Why do you want that as your name? There are some weird names in this game. I say it all the time, but it just keeps getting weirder. Hear me out. Send Whitworth to voice Shadow as Sonic 3, please. That could be cool. Come in! Hi! Jesus! I was exploded. Beep. Yeet! Oh, bad. Ow! I just noticed there's 2 dynamos and a flings on that team. Holy crap. I already knew there was a flings and a dynamo. I didn't know there were 2 dynamos. And one of them's Kami. I'm gonna die a lot. And by gonna, I mean I already have. Oh boy, out. Just imagine his Darth Maul voice, but slightly different for Shadow. I can see that. How's it going, Tentacle? How are you? I hope you're well. Ow. Jesus! Oh, that's bad. I think they're going to take it back right here. GG! Not doing well mentally, but I'm trying my best. I understand that. I'm not doing hot right now myself, but I'm doing what I can. And peeps here are helping me out by sitting here and chilling and hanging out with me. And I greatly appreciate it. But what's up? All the paint. Who is Demon Ninja? Both topics we're currently on. Both weird crossovers and concerts. Baby Metal and Death Clock are apparently going to be touring together for a bit this year. That sounds amazing! I need that in my life. I didn't know I needed that in my life, but I need that in my life. Death Baby is their stage name? That sounds amazing. I didn't know I needed that in my life, but I need that in my life, like, right now. Ow! I don't want tea. I got smacked by Toasty. Whoop. Pain. Speaking of Pokemon, Typhlosion appeared in a raid of Scarlet and Violet tonight. I caught it first try. Hell yeah. I heard about the Typhlosion raid going through. It looked really cool. Because it's got... They showed it with the Ghost Terror typing. Oh! So I needed to stop going up there. That spot's not meant for me. Toasty has claimed that spot. I can never go up there again. Toasty, it is yours. Like, have you a Quizno sub, my dude? Toasty. Ow! It's got some really powerful moves. Shadow Ball, Earthquake, Eruption, and Play Rough. Jesus. That's just a mean thing. Ow. I'm gonna die to rockets. I didn't die to rockets. GG! I think Orange got it. Orange got it. Special raid Pokemon like Typhlosion will always know some type coverage. I haven't gotten to do as many of the Terra raids as I want to. I thought about doing a few of them on stream, but at the same time, I've been playing Pokemon Infinite Fusion on stream, which I thought about doing today, but I wanted to kind of like get my brain in a Splatoon mindset for tomorrow, as well as Splatoon is just always my comfort game. I was playing Infinite Fusion, got stuck, and no walkthroughs are helping because none of them are complete. Made a bunch of changes at one point, and it sucks. Really? I kind of needed a comfort game with peeps today. Which I know is Thursday, so not a lot of people show up for Splatoon on a Thursday, but like I kind of wanted to just have some fun with peeps today. Oh. Hydra. I have hydrated. I still have not had soda. Now, I would still love to have it. I still miss it a lot. But I'm doing good, and I'm going to keep not having soda. Little Bear 2. That was a movie I was surprised got like a sequel of some kind. Was the movie Little Bear, because like it was not, the first one wasn't that well received, and it got like a straight to DVD sequel. Take care, Nicole. Have a wonderful night and pleasant nightmares to you. Good shot. I got splatted by Miss Hero. They stopped selling my favorite unsweetened flavored seltzer in my area. Now I have to order it online if I want it. Oof. That's rough. What I always say is when my favorite soda like stops getting made, or my favorite used to be my favorite soda, but now like basically like whenever like my favorite soda or candy or food type that I like gets canceled, and I go look at it online, and the prices for it are astronomical. I tried. Price is final line, but you pay shipping. Took someone into using their ink vac and then they died from my one ink brush bump. That's hilarious. I like to do that with peeps with a sword, where I'll just walk in and charge hit them with it. Man, this roller's insane. Compatible Streamloots. What's Streamloots? Streamloots is a cool system that lets you have fun interactions on streams, such as picking weapons, special challenges, or GG! Dab. Giving Z candy. It's a safe system at an affordable price. Spoopy ghosts. Ran out of characters. Ah. Ugh. I'm behind on its update. I'm behind on the Streamloots update due to things that have been going on. So I'm going to work on trying to finish that. Doobie doobie doobie. Doop. Doobie 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 doo. Ow! They got a twofer. People are squid partying? Of course. Hi, Kami. The same jaw sniper is doing good though. Just I was like, splat. That was just a good shot. Boy, do I feel that name right now. Lost sanity. Ow. Oof. GG! Doobie 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 dee. Wow. Doobie dee doo. How's it going, Sleepy Sheep? How are you today? I hope you're well. I need a nap. I feel it in my bones. What's up, Aurelius? How are you, my friend? I hope you're doing good. I'm very tired today. Ooh, I sat there too long. Our reaction time was kind of poop today. Hi, Kami. Ray gun Mark II. I thought it was Kami who got me with that because I thought they caught me with the backswing. It's happened before. I'm feeling a little ill, but I'll be okay. Just resting out. I definitely understand that right now. I'm actually feeling not great right this second. I thought I was going to have the protection. I did not. Ow. Oh, that turnaround was beautiful, though. It's like, that sucked for me, but at the same time, like, much respect on that hit. That was such a good, clean hit. Holy hell. That was insane. Coming now! What was that? I just saw them walking on nothing. Yeah. Ow. GG! But I'm sorry you're feeling under the weather, my friend. I hope you're starting to feel better soon. I definitely understand it right now. I'll break the room real quick. Need to do a thing. I'll break the room real quick. Need to do a thing. We'll get back into it in just a sec. I have no Sheldon license, which means I can go buy more Sheldon weapons. Let's swap over to here. You know, peeps. Yes, GG. Sorry. I can't remember if I said GG or not. What just happened?
Fulfill your destiny is gifting 10 packs. Claim yours at
Destiny, thank you!
/zombiesganon.
Get some hearts in the chat for your destiny. How are you doing? There's a link that's about to pop up. Make sure you click the link and get yourself a free pack. Gifted by Fulfill Your Destiny himself. Grab you some cards to cause some chaos, havoc, and all sorts of mess. Stuff like this. And other cool, swanky things. But thank you very much for that, Destiny. You didn't have to do that, but I hella appreciate it. Peeps, grab yourselves a freebie. Because you know you want it. You know you want to cause some chaos. Do that. Boom. Ah! Ready for TGIF. Me too. Me too. Hardcore me too. Oh. Peeps. I gotta talk with you guys for a second. Nothing bad about you guys or anything like that. Like, no one's done anything wrong or anything like that. Because I know as soon as you hear this, we need to talk about something. Like, everyone's like, oh, shit, what do we do? But I just need to talk with everybody for a minute. I'm home with my sister before she flies out to California for the next few months. But hanging here, host splats are epic and appreciate your stream tonight, Z. Thank you very much, Aderan. I hope you're having a wonderful time with your sister. Get some more hearts in the chat. Holy crap. Thank you for that donation, my friend. I really appreciate that. Holy hell. Jesus. Thank you. Seriously, thank you. Holy shit. Thank you very much, Aderan. I hella appreciate that. I really do. Love the donut sound. I know it isn't necessarily new, but it gets me every time. I like that one. I could send you where I got it, because I have a pack of different sounds and whatnot. I'll send you where I got it, because I got it a while back. But I'll send you where it came from. It's for dono sounds, subscriber sounds, member sounds. It's meant to be just like an alert sound pack. So I'll send you the link of where I got it from a little later. I know a lot of you can tell this, so like a lot of you can be like, "Duh." So like, I'm going to say this anyway, though. I'm not feeling great, guys. I'm not okay. As nothing that y'all have done. Y'all have been amazing. Y'all have been hella supportive here. Like, just being here has been hella supportive for me. And I appreciate it to no end. And I'm sorry that I'm not okay, because like You come to a stream expecting hype and excitement and energy and this, that, and the other, and I'm still trying to give that for everybody because I am hyped and happy to be here. I'm excited to be here. Which, nobody freak out, I'm not going anywhere. Before anybody freaks out and thinks like the worst is happening here. But I'm not doing the best right now. I can't get into exactly why right now. But I got some stuff that's going down that's it's kind of got me in a rough mental state lately. With everything else that's been going on and been constantly going on and constantly hitting us and the community and everything else. And there was something that hit last night and just everything. I'm not at my best. But that is also okay. It is okay to not be at your best. I'm seeing a lot of peeps in here that are also not doing great. Whether they're physically ill or mentally not okay at the moment. A lot of peeps are in the same boat I'm in. And as part of what has me feeling so bad is that like my job is to make those moments better for everybody. My job is to make it where when you're not okay, to make things okay for you. To make it where you can laugh at least once today. Where you have a little bit of fun, where you can see a little bit of silliness, and you wonder what the hell I'm thinking. So what the hell is he thinking? What the hell is he doing? But I'm not 100% right now. And I won't be for a little while. For a little while yet. I know that sucks. I hate saying it. I'm not going anywhere though. I'm not taking a break right now. There will be a break later. Everywhere, everything, all at once. Yeah. Imagine how it feels right now. A lot. It does. Last few weeks and months with creep peeps, we've had to punch. There's creep peeps. There's peeps that have died. There's the loss of one of our cats, and still reeling from all the stuff from the apartment and trying to get my brain okay after that, because I'm finally in a state where I can try to do that. And just everything. I am stressed. I'm not stressed about YouTube, which is funny. Like, I'm not stressed here. And one of my usual go-tos when I'm super stressed, when I'm upset, one of my go-tos is to stream. And I'm having to keep myself from, like, streaming too much. Because then I'll just burn myself out as well as burn everybody else out. So, I can't do that. I've seen it happen with peeps. I've seen peeps, go through shit and start streaming for hours and hours and hours and hours on end. Almost get into, 24-hour territory. And you can't do that. Because it also burns you out. It burns you out. It burns you out mentally. It burns you out physically. It burns out your audience. It burns out your moderators. But I still want... I still want to stream for everybody. Because streaming for everybody is the one thing that helps right now. It's the one thing that brings me joy while I'm not okay. So I'm going to be trying a couple things. We're going to try some new types of content. We're going to try some new stuff. I'm going to kind of like shuffle things around. You've already noticed I'm streaming earlier now. But I'm going to be like... There's other things I'm going to try to kind of just see what I can do. I'm at my happiest when I'm making other peeps happy. And I'm at my best. I'm in my element when I'm making peeps laugh or when I'm making peeps have a good time and a good day. And I'm sorry if these last 2 days I've kind of not done that. Because I know some of you in here really need it. And I promise I'm going to do everything I can to fix that. And I'm sorry I'm not okay. Depression sucks. I will be doing my best, though, to get myself better for myself and for you guys. I'll make myself stronger, and I'll make us stronger. You know, your strengths are limits best. The zombies understand when you need to reel in and refresh from the blow of it all. See, right now I don't feel like I need to reel things in. Right now I want to do more. I want to do more. I want to make things better. I want to make things bigger. I want to make things awesome. At times like these where I feel the most down is also the times where I usually want to find a way to be the best at what I do. Because I know that if I feel down, there's probably others out there that feel the same way. And that need that same boost and need that same pick-me-up. I'm very tired, guys. But at the same time of being tired, I'm also inspired. Huh, that rhymes. I didn't think about that before I said it. I'm going to make a promise to you guys right now that no matter what happens, no matter what may come, no matter what chips may fall, that I will always be here. That I will always be trying to find a way to make things better. That I'll always be trying to find a way to make peeps laugh. That I'll always be trying to find a way to make people smile and to make everybody's day just suck just a little less. Because when everything seems down, everything seems dark, there's always a light at the end. Tomorrow will eventually come. And tomorrow will be a better day. That's the best way to look at it. I appreciate you guys more than you will ever know. Y'all do more for me than you will ever understand. This channel, this community, everything. Y'all have done more for me than damn near anyone around. Y'all believe in me. Y'all push me forward. You understand if I need to take time. You understand if something's not working right. You understand if something's not immediately met. You understand if something's weird. I had no idea there was a bean emoji. Did I just hear something? Thought I heard a door knock or something. I was like, what the hell? Not like the knock, like it sounded like a deafened knocking noise. I'm kind of at a loss for words right now. I have so many things I want to say that I don't know how to say, that I don't know how to articulate right now. I have so many feelings that I don't know how to articulate or what to do with. I have so many thoughts. I have so many plans. I have so much of everything that I want to be able to like properly talk about and articulate that I can't wrap my brain around it. I can't form the words right now. Which is funny because I'm never at a loss for words. I never have been. But I am today. I don't feel good right now. But I promise eventually I will. And if you're willing to move forward with me, we'll do this together. We will move forward together. We will be stronger together. We'll learn together. We'll laugh together. And we'll play together. It's going to be a wild ride for the next couple of months. We're going to try a lot of new things. We're going to do a lot of new things. And I hope y'all come along with me on this journey of new things and new shit and weird shit. I think I'm going to go ahead and end early tonight so I can kind of try to get my head on straight. We've got the extra work event tomorrow for Splatoon that I really want to play in. And I want to get my head right for that. I want to come back and give you guys my all. Over the course of the next week, I'm going to be posting a lot of stuff in the Discord. There's going to be a lot of doubling down on the channel and doing stuff here. I'm going to be posting a lot of stuff in the Discord and a lot of stuff in the community tab. And I'm going to ask... I want to ask a lot of questions. I'm going to ask a lot of things. I'm going to put it up mostly in the form of polls so people don't feel like they have to type things out. But I'm going to be putting up several polls over the course of the next week or two. And asking questions through these polls. And you can just answer the polls that'll pop up in the Discord. They'll be easy to work with. And we'll go from there. I will tell you, we'll have a lot more time on our hands here, content-wise, and that's going to be a plus. But I think we'll go ahead and crash for the night. I would usually go on a raid, but I'm not in a proper headspace to go in a raid and to properly support somebody. So what I'll do is I'm gonna give y'all a link. It's not a raid, but it's a link to somebody who's currently streaming. Because I know they're still live right now. I'll send you peeps over there so you still have some content to look at today. Because they're playing something I was very excited to see. They're playing one of my favorite games. So what we're going to do is I'm going to send all of you peeps over to Make It Look Easy. He's currently playing the Mega Man Battle Network game, which is something we're going to be playing over here. And we'll be playing it very soon. So go show them some love. Go show them some love from the zombies. Go give them a wacky smacky. Go smack the like buttons and everything. And hello, Fruit. I'm sorry I'm just now ending. I would usually be going longer, but I'm not in the proper headspace today. I'm in a better headspace than when I technically started, though. So I can at least say that. Because you guys have helped me a ton. And I appreciate you guys. I appreciate you guys more than you will ever understand. But go ahead. Go check out Make It Look Easy. Go show them some love. Go give them some coffee. Go smack the like button. I'm going to go try to get some rest. Maybe try to eat something. And I'm going to get myself squared away so I can come back tomorrow and give you the content that you all deserve. Because you guys deserve so fucking much. But as you all know, this has been Zombies Going On, your coffee-fueled, gingerbread, undead. This has been more Splatoon 3, where we've just kind of hung out and splatted peeps and swung hammers all night. Remember to take care of yourselves, take care of each other, and as always, pleasant nightmares. And I will see all of you lovely peeps again very soon. Bye.